What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Big Cool Entertainment here with a review of The Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 2, titled JSS. A lot went on in tonight's episode. We were left with a cliffhanger from last week's season premiere. As you all know, Rick, Michonne, and Morgan, Sasha, Abraham, and Daryl were trying to lead a enormous herd of zombies away from Alexandria until, and it was working up until somebody we wondered set off a horn that obviously attracted the attention of the walkers. We all know they're attracted by sound, and it caused some big problems for Rick and company. Well, we wondered going into this episode, who would it be behind the horn going off? Some people thought it could be Ron. Maybe an outside chance it could be Gabe. Um, but most people, big followers of the show, the comic book series, we figured it would be the Wolves, and that's who it was. The Wolves wreaked havoc tonight. They killed a lot of people. They kind of, have been stalking and watching the Alexandrians for a while now. And Alexandria is a big place to get into. You don't have enough bodies to cover every, inch of, space there. You can only do so much before, people, start to get in. And the Wolves are smart. They're smart. They knew what they was doing, and it worked to a certain extent. They didn't kill any major members, but they did kill people. And once you take bodies away, that can cause a lot of chaos because the lack of bodies means the lack of people to fight, do supply runs, etc. But Carol was like a real major part of this episode, but I'm gonna speak on her later on in the video. The start off of the episode JSS with Enid, it was like a flashback part of her episode, or her backstory shows how she got to Alexandria, what happened along her way to Alexandria, and what she did to survive. She was with her mom and dad. Obviously, they didn't survive. They were eaten, attacked and eaten by zombies. So she was forced to survive on her own, fend for her own, over a course of several months. And everywhere she go, I guess she would write JSS. I don't know if it was just something her parents told her or just something you know, she found as motivation along the way. But JSS means, just survive somehow. And that's exactly what she did. She did what she had to do. As you seen in the episode, it's a spoiler for anybody who haven't seen it. So, don't watch this video without, watching tonight's episode first. But, you know, she did exactly that. I mean, she came across a turtle, she ate it, didn't hesitate. I mean, and she left her mark. Wherever she stopped at, she left JSS. I'm guessing maybe to leave it as a a symbol to other people that may come across her path, But like I said, she did what she had to do, and it was a good kind of backdrop to let us know more about her. And she's gonna be an interesting character on for the rest of this season and however many more seasons she's on the show. To Carol now, Carol, you know, still in disguising her identity some. She was forced to come out of character, so to speak, tonight because Rick, Michonne, Daryl, Sasha, Abraham were not there. Morgan at the beginning wasn't there either, and she's the only one other than Carl, and Maggie, who are capable of defending themselves, know how to use guns, know how to kill walkers and humans. They're experienced because they what they went through before they got to Alexandria. But she really showed up and showed out in a big way. She was the how can I say it? She was the star of this episode easily. Her scenes with Morgan were good. They was at a little conflict, but she was just telling some of the females about smoking, and she was telling Sam, Jesse's younger son, and Ronnie's little brother about the consequence that his dad had to do to why he was killed, and she told him to get over it or let it eat him up. And she just went in the house. She was kind of cold with it, and she was just staring out the window, and all of a sudden a big guy attacks one of the Alexandrians with a machete, cuts her in her arm or stomach, then comes back and takes the machete right down the middle of her head, in brutal fashion. It was a brutal episode, a lot of blood, a lot of death in this episode, and of course Carol being who she is, she she gets right into action. She tell Carl to stay here, watch Judith. She goes out, and starts killing people. She disguises herself as one of the wolves. She writes W across her forehead just to throw off the real wolves and gain the upper hand. And she was successful. Morgan, when he got here, Deanna's only son, who's alive, really he showed his lack of courage and lack of experience dealing with walkers, because he was trying to cut the horn off, and he opened the door, he seen a walker, so he was hesitant, but thank God Morgan showed up, or the horn still be going now. Morgan killed the zombie, whatnot. But tonight's episode basically showed the Alexandrians, at least it should have, that they have to toughen up and be ready and willing to fight. Simple as that. Dr. Denise, she is safe. She's comfortable in her safe haven of her office, or wherever it is she does her work out of. As you've seen her interactions with Tara and Eugene, and they're gonna have to snap out of there, because it's only gonna get worse from here. The wolves are gonna come back. The zombies aren't going anywhere, and you still got the danger of Negan and his people coming, because they're definitely coming, and Rick is gonna have them be at full strength, ready and willing to go when it's time. But I mean, tonight's episode was really good, really good. Morgan is conflicted on whether he should kill or let these people go. He wants to do it his way. He tries to convince Carol that that's not who she is. She hates, killing. And maybe he's right, because she had some reflection time at the end of the episode that, maybe hinted at, that he might be right. But she has to do what she has to do to survive. She's done it this long, so why stop now? And it's pretty much, that's how it has to be at the time and point in the situation that they're in. And Morgan kind of came to that realization at the end of the episode, where he had another encounter with the guy who, one of the wolves, or the alpha wolf, I believe, that attacked him in the wolves at the latter part of season 5. They fight, Morgan kind of getting beat up, but he reverses it, started beating up the guy, and he apologized, said sorry, or you're wrong, and he proceeds to kill him, what I assume, with his stick. And pretty much, Carl kind of saves Run, or not kinda, he does save Run from getting attacked by one of the wolves, and Ron was gonna come in the house with him, but once he seen Enid there, I guess he got a little jealous and said no. Ron is being reckless right now because he's frustrated, understandably so, because his father, he's still dealing with the death of his father, and Carl being the son of Rick, it doesn't really, make things better. And him having feelings for Enid, he's just an emotional wreck, and he's all over the place right now. And he's gonna have to reel himself in, and get that under the control before he get himself or somebody else killed. His mom had to kill one of the wolves tonight, and he witnessed that. Had to do what he had to do. She had to do, pretty much, because it's either killed or be killed. And she kind of went off. She stabbed the lady repeatedly, and like I said, it was just a good episode. Rick wasn't involved in this one. Rosita and Tara, they were there. They were out in the field. Maggie and Deanna was there. But they really didn't do too much. Deanna showed her fear too. When Maggie told her to come on, let's go, she said, I don't know how to fight, and she don't want to become another person that they have to watch out for. But like I said, tonight was a good episode. Overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, it was a really good episode. A lot of action, which is what I love to see from The Walking Dead. And next week's episode look like it's going to be even better with Rick and Michonne, Daryl and Sasha Abraham back in the fold. And like I said, the show is phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to uh, next week's episode. In the comment section below, tell me what you thought of this review. Tell me what you thought of tonight's episode. Let me know if I did miss anything. I'm getting better at these reviews each time out. But like I said, if I missed anything, key moments of the show, let me know. If you'd like to see me make more videos on The Walking Dead throughout the week, let me know. I'm just getting started with this channel, but like I said, like the video, subscribe please, and leave your feedback, good or bad. And until next time I'm out. Peace.